Hi guys, welcome to JVN testing tutorials. Today manual testing day 11 theory session. In the last class what we have seen? We have seen about integration testing, that is second level of testing, and we have seen entry and exit steps for integration testing and the procedure, how to do the procedure of integration testing we have seen. So that is the second level of testing. Previously we have seen about functional testing, right? So functional testing is the first level of testing is completed. First level of testing, that is functional testing, is completed. Recently we have completed second level of testing, that is integration testing is also completed. So let's see today's topic about system testing. So system testing is a third level of testing, right? So let's see today's topic, what is system testing. Okay, so what is system testing? Testing the functionality of an application end to end like a real user is called system testing. So what is system testing? Testing the functionality of an application. So what do you mean by functionality? What is functionality? I have already explained in the previous classes about functionality, so I will explain here also, don't worry. So what is functionality? Functionality means for what purpose we are using that software application, that is called functionality. Okay, what is functionality? For what purpose we are using that software application, that is called functionality. For example, WhatsApp application is there, so for what purpose we are using that WhatsApp application? For chatting purpose we are using that WhatsApp application. So voice call purpose we are using the WhatsApp application. For video call purpose we are using the WhatsApp application. For putting the status purpose we are using the WhatsApp application. So this is called functionality. For what purpose we are using that software application, that is called functionality. So testing the functionality of an application end to end like a real user. So what is mean by end to end? So testing the application from starting to ending with all given requirements, that is called end to end. Okay, what is end to end meaning? Testing the application from starting to ending with all given requirements, that is called end to end testing. Okay, for example, I have to withdraw money. Okay, example, I have to withdraw money. I have to go to the ATM center. So before inserting the card in the ATM center, what happened? ATM machine. Okay, before inserting the card into an ATM machine, what happened? After inserting the card in the ATM machine, what happened? Okay, after entering the pin, what happened? After withdrawing the money, what happened? After taking back the card, what happened? After clicking on the close button, what happened? So we have to test end to end like a real user, that is called system testing. So we have to test after inserting the card what happened, after inserting the after entering the pin what happened, we have to test. We have to test after entering the pin what happened. We have to test after withdrawing the money what happened. So we have to test after taking back the card what happened. We have to test after clicking on the closing button what happened, closing or cancel button what happened. So everything we have to test, that is already called end to end like a real user is called system testing. Okay, that is called end to end. So I will give the another example. So let's see example 2 for end to end testing. Okay, example I will give for end to end testing. So if any customer apply overdraft, okay, for the first time, okay, if any new customer, okay, if any new customer apply overdraft for the first time, then the bank should charge 2% rate of interest per month. Okay, understand guys? If any new customer apply overdraft for the first time, then the bank should charge 2% rate of interest per month, and also they should charge an activation fee of rupees 250. Okay, listen guys carefully. Example 2, if any new customer apply overdraft for the first time, then the bank should charge 2% rate of interest, and also they should charge an activation fee of rupees 250. Okay, at the same time for if the same customer apply overdraft for the second time, okay, So for the first time, the bank should charge 2% rate of interest and also should charge an activation fee of 250. Okay. If the same customer apply overdraft for the second time, the bank should charge only 2% rate of interest per month, and bank will not charge an activation fee. Okay. This is an end-to-end testing. This is an end-to-end testing. So we have to test first a new customer applying the overdraft. So we should charge, means the bank should charge 2% rate of interest and they should charge an activation fee of 250. If the same customer apply an overdraft for the second time, the bank should charge only 2% rate of interest and bank will not charge an activation fee. This is only happen because of the software applications. Okay, we have to develop, and the developers will develop that software application in the form of end-to-end testing. Okay, so this is called end-to-end testing. So what is system testing? Testing the functionality of an application end to end like a real user is called system testing. So what is meant by functionality? For what purpose we are using that software application, that is called functionality. For example, WhatsApp application is there. For what purpose we are using that WhatsApp application? Like chatting purpose we are using, voice call purpose we are using, video call purpose we are using, status purpose we are using. So that is called functionality. And what is meant by end to end? Testing the application from starting to ending with all given requirements. Okay, with all given requirements, that is called end to end testing. I have explained two examples end to end meaning. Okay, so this is called system testing. Okay, yes. Next, when do we go for system testing? Okay, when do we go for system testing? When minimum bunch of modules are ready. Okay, when minimum bunch of modules are ready, then we go for system testing. So minimum bunch of modules means like sign up page, login page, home page, logout page, every module is ready, then only we will go for the system testing. So first functional testing is completed. After functional testing, we will do integration testing. So third, we will go for the system testing, right? So in functional testing and integration testing, when minimum bunch of modules are ready, means after functional testing. So minimum bunch of modules to be tested in the functional testing and integration testing should be ready. Then only we will go for the system testing. Okay, so when minimum bunch of modules are ready, then only we will go for the system testing. Next, when the testing environment is like production environment is available. So in functional testing and also in the integration testing, we have to test the software application in testing environment, right? So but in system testing, we have to test like production environment is available. Okay, in functional testing and integration testing, we have to test the software application in testing environment only. But coming to the system testing, we have to test the software application in production environment, that is called system testing. Okay, next, when the basic functionalities are working. So what is meant by basic functionalities? So in functional testing and integration testing, half of the software application testing is completed, right? So in functional testing and in integration testing, half of the software application testing is completed. So when the half of the basic functionalities are working fine, then we go for the system testing. For example, WhatsApp application is there. So in WhatsApp application, we have to test the basic functionality. So what are the basic functionalities in WhatsApp application? Chatting functionality is a chatting functionality is a basic functionality. Okay, status functionality is a basic functionalities. Next, voice call functionality is a basic functionality, and video call is a basic functionality. So whenever in functional testing and integration testing, half of the basic functionalities are working fine, then only we will go for the system testing. So these are the steps to do when do we go for the system testing. Okay. So when do we go for system testing? When minimum bunch of modules are ready, when testing environment is like production environment is available, when the basic functionalities are working, then only we will go for the system testing. Okay. Next, what are the steps of procedure of system testing? So let's see what are the steps of procedure of system testing. So first step is we should understand the complete project. Okay, we should understand the complete project. So we should understand the complete project means we should understand the complete software application. Okay, we should understand the complete software application, like for what purpose we are using that software application. We should understand the all features, we should understand all modules in that software application and how modules are dependent to each other. We should understand everything, and we should understand the BRS document, and we should understand the CRS document, RTM document, everything. We should understand the entire project, the complete project. Okay, that is the first step for the system testing. Okay, you should understand the complete project. Next, we should understand how features are dependent. So this is also comes under the we should understand the complete project. First point we comes under the first point. We should understand how features are dependent. So in the integration testing, I have already explained how modules, how features are dependent. So I have given an example. If we send an email from the compose module and it will be visible in the send module, we will see in the send module whether it is sent or unsent. So if the same data is visible, then its features are dependent. If same data is not visible, it is a type of defect. Okay, so it is an integration testing. So here is the step of procedure of system testing is we should understand how features are dependent also. Okay. Next point is prepare system test plan. So we should prepare the system test plan also. So we have to prepare system test plan, not we. So some senior test engineers or TL team lead will prepare this system test plan. Every test plan they will prepare. TL or senior test engineers will prepare. So, okay, don't worry about this. So next, prepare system test scenarios and test cases. So in the functional testing also, in and coming to the integration testing also, we have to prepare the test scenarios. Test scenarios means positive scenarios and negative scenarios, and test cases also we have to prepare. So at the same thing, like in the system testing also, we have to prepare the system testing scenarios and system testing test cases. Okay. Next, execute the test cases also. So we have to execute the test cases. Execute means we have to test the software application by using the test cases. That is only called execution. So we have to test the software application by using test cases. Okay. Next, report the defects. So what is mean by report the defects means whenever we are testing the software application, we will find some defects now. Okay, whenever we are testing the software application, we will find some defects, means we will find some features are not working properly. So at that time we have to report the defect in bug reporting tool, that is called Jira tool. In Jira tool, okay, whenever we are testing the software application, we will find some defects, means we will find some features are not working properly. So at that time we have to report the defects in bug reporting tool, that is in Jira tool. Okay, don't worry guys, I will explain this bug reporting tool, Jira tool, everything in the practical sessions, how to raise the bug, how to raise the defects, and how to raise the track and retest. So everything I will explain. Okay, next, track and retest the defect. So what is mean by track and retest the defect? So for example, Amazon application is there. So in Amazon application, we have order one product. So in the order module, we can track the product, right? So whether the product is in shipped phase, whether the product is in out of delivery, whether the product is verifying the last final stage, or what we can track. So we can track the product, right? So at the same way, we can track the defect also in Jira tool. Okay, we can track the defect also in Jira tool. So if testers will find any defect, we have to report the defect in Jira tool. We have to assign it to developers to fix it that issue. So developers will see the defect and they will fix it that defect and reassign it to testers to test again. So we can track the defect whether it is, so we can track the defect where it is. It is in development stage, or it is in processing stage, or it is in fixed stage, or it is in reassigned to tester space. So we can track like that. Okay, this is called tracking and retest the defect. Okay, so next, retesting and testing goes on until system testing is completed. So retesting and testing goes on until the software application is completely tested for 100% is working fine, then only we will, until this system testing is completed. Okay, so these are the steps of procedure of system testing. Okay, next let's see what are the entry points for system testing. So what are the entry points for system testing? Let's see. First step is, so after functional testing and integration testing, next we will do the system testing, right? So for going to system testing, what are the entry points we have to confirmed? Okay, first let's see. First point, minimum bunch of modules should be developed. Yes, right. So developers will develop, so minimum bunch of modules should be ready. Next, testing environment similar to production environment should be available. I have already explained this point. When testing environment is like production environment is available, then we go for the system testing. So this is the entry step. Testing environment is similar to production environment should be available, then only we will go for the system testing. So this is also one entry step for system testing. Okay, next, white box testing should be completed. I have explained earlier also this about white box testing should be completed. So what happened after developers develop the software application, they will do the white box testing. There means developers will do the white box testing. So in white box testing, what we will do, what they will do, they will check each and every line of a program to confirm the correctness of code. Okay, in white box testing, only coding level part only developers will check, will test the coding level part, that is called white box testing. So it is one of the entry step. White box testing should be completed. Next, prepare system test cases. Okay, preparing system test cases also entry step for system testing. Next, prepare system test data. So preparing system test data also one of the entry step for system testing. So don't worry guys about this system test cases and test data. I will explain in the practical session how to write the test cases, how to execute the test cases, how to prepare the test data. So everything I will explain in the practical sessions. Next, resources should be available. So what do you mean by resources? So computers, monitors, laptops, keyboards, mouses, etc, etc. What are the tools we are using for the system testing? What are the bug reporting tools we are using for the system testing? So everything comes under resources. So resources should be available. So these are the points of entry points for system testing. Okay, these are the steps or points, entry points for system testing. So let's see now what are the exit points for system testing. Okay, so in exit points, 90 to 99% of the test cases should be executed. So in the functional testing, what are the exit steps? 85 to 90% of the test cases should be executed. Coming to the integration testing, 90 to 95% of the test cases should be executed. But coming to the system testing, 92 to 99% should be test cases should be executed. Okay, next, 90 to 99% test cases should be passed. Whatever we have we will return the test case, right? We have to return the test case, right? So that test cases, 90 to 90% of the test cases should be passed. Means 90 to 90% of the software application should be working fine. Okay, this is the exit step. Okay, and there is no blocker or critical bug should not be available while going to the another next level of testing. Okay, this is the third level of testing, right? System testing is the third level of testing. So these are the three exit steps to go to the next level of testing, that is acceptance testing. For going to the acceptance testing, these three exit steps should be confirmed, that is 90 to 99% of the test cases should be executed, 90 to 99% of the test cases should be passed, that means software application is ready. there is no critical or broken bug to go to the next level of testing. Okay. So, next, types of system testing. Actually, system testing has two types. Okay, one is functional system testing and second is non-functional system testing. So, let's see now one by one about functional system testing and non-functional system testing. Okay, let's see first about functional system testing. So, what is meant by functional system testing? So, validating or testing the client requirement, that is called functional system testing. So, what is functional system testing? Validating or testing the client requirement, that is called functional system testing. So, example, login page, username, password, help, etc. This comes under client requirement. So, actually, what is client requirement? So, in the CRS document, SRS document, the client will give the requirement in the form of CRS document or SRS document, right? So, what will be there in this that CRS document? The client requirement about login module, about that software application, the project, how to do the project, about login module, about logout module, about sign up module, everything it will be there in the CRS document. So, we have to test or validate or testing the client requirement. So, for example, take this matrimony application, Kalyan matrimony application. So, in this application, for example, thought this is a software application. Example not, this is really a software application, web applications. Okay. So, in this software application, this login page is there, right? So, login page comes under client requirement, register, sign in, this also comes under client requirement. Here see, enter your name, select gender, profile creator for, select mother tongue, select religion, select caste, enter mobile number, enter email, enter your password, click on this checkbox and submit and continue. So, this is called client requirement. What they will give the requirement in the CRS document, that is called client requirement. Okay. So, example, login page, username, password, help button, etc., etc. This all comes under this help button, this login page, this password, email ID, register page, here the sign in page, this forgot password, sign in, remember me. This all comes under client requirement. Okay. So, here then you deserve a Kalyan matrimony experience. It is not how many you meet, but you that who you meet, and we believe in the giving the best start. Register here, this is also one client requirement. Okay, this all comes under client requirement. So, we will test the client requirement in functional system testing. Okay, we will test the client requirement in functional system testing. So, let's see some of the types of functional system testing. Okay, smoke testing. Smoke testing is one of the type of functional system testing. Okay, positive or negative testing is one of the functional system testing. Retesting, regression testing, database testing, data validation testing, data integrity testing, data volume testing, exhaustive testing, end-to-end testing, ad hoc testing. So, these are the types of functional system testing. Okay, these are the 11 types of functional system testing. So, these types, smoke testing, positive testing, retesting, regression testing, database, data validation, data integrity, data volume, exhaustive, end-to-end, ad hoc testing. So, these testing types are used to test the client requirement. Okay, these are the testing types we use to test the client requirement. So, that is called functional testing. So, what is mean by functional testing? Validating or testing the client requirement. Example, login page, username, password, logout page, home page. This comes under client requirement. So, client will give the requirement about the login page, about the home page, about the logout page. Client will give everything the requirement. So, that is called functional testing, validating or testing the client requirement. that is called functional testing. So these are the some of the types. So smoke testing, positive, negative, regression, retesting. So these are the some of the types of testing we use to test the client requirement, that is called functional system testing. Okay, next is say non-functional system test. This is the second type of functional system testing. Okay, this is the second type of system testing. Let's see what is non-functional system testing. So validating or testing the client expectations. So coming to functional system testing, validating or testing the client requirement. Coming to non-functional system testing, validating or testing the client expectation. So what is client expectation? Example, background, speed, alignment, etc. Okay, so take this same matrimony application. So what is client expectation in this software application? So this register page, sign in page, login page, password here, email, this help button, this submit and continue button, these all are called client requirements. So we will test the client requirements in functional system testing. So but coming to non-functional system testing, we will test the background, we will test the speed, we will test the alignment, we will test the background, speed, alignment in non-functional system testing. So what is meant by background? See here, the background, one hand is there, right? A human being hand, one lady is there in the background. So this is called background. So in the background here, the one marriage people is there, right? So it is a background image. Okay, it is a background, one person is standing here, this is one of the background. So it is called background. Okay, coming to speed, next example, the background is clear na. So coming to next example, what is speed? Speed means, so when we are registering, entering your name, selecting gender, so after entering all this information we are clicking this, and after we are submitting and continue, we will click on the submitting and continue. So after clicking on submitting and continue, where it will be go, where it will be take the software application, where it will take to the home page, right? So after entering this all information, and when we are submitting and continue option, click on the submitting and continue option, how much speed, how much time it will take to the go to the home page, that speed also we will test in the non-functional system testing. So don't worry guys, that speed, how to test that speed I will explain in the practical sessions. Okay, so how much time it will take to the home page, that speed also we will test, that is called client expectations. Okay, in client expectation, the background, the speed. Coming to alignment, alignment means here see, so the register login page is aligned in the right side. Okay, right corner side. Okay, next here is the logo, matrimony logo, the Kalyan matrimony logo is placed in the left side, upper left side. So this is alignment. So whether the alignment is proper or not. Okay, the see, download our apps in the Google Play Store, App Store, in the App Store. Okay, here the this aligned in the right side, corner right side, the help button is aligned on the corner right side. So some text is aligned in the background, register now to find your special someone, why Kalyan matrimony, from the trusted brands the Kalyan jewelries. So this is the alignment, the proper text alignment is here, the proper image is aligned here. Okay, this is called alignment. So we have to test the background, speed, alignment in the non-functional system testing, that is client expectation. So what is meant by non-functional system testing? Validating or testing the client expectations, that is called non-functional system testing. So let's see the types of non-functional system testing. Okay, first, graphical user interface means GUI testing is comes under non-functional system testing, means client expectations. Okay, graphical user interface testing comes under client expectations. Okay, next, usability testing. Next, compatibility testing, again compatibility testing divided into two types, that is software compatibility and hardware compatibility. Next, inter-system testing. Next, security testing. Security testing again divided into four types, that is authentication testing, direct URL testing, user permission testing, encryption testing, installation text. These are the four types, encryption up to encryption testing. These are the four types of security testing. Okay. Next, sixth type is installation testing. Seventh type is recovery testing. Next, standard testing, performance testing. Again, performance testing is divided into four types, that is load testing, stress testing, spike testing, endurance testing. So, these are the 9 types of testing. Okay, these are the 9 types of non-functional system testing. So what is meant by non-functional system testing? Validating or testing the client expectation. Example, background speed alignment. Okay, to test the non-functional system testing means to test, these are the types of testing to test the client expectation, means background speed alignment. We should test this type of testings only. Let's see the next topic. Why testing environment is similar to production environment? So why testing environment is similar to production environment? We have seen that point in the when do we go for the system testing. So here see, when the testing environment is like production environment is available, then we go for the system testing. So why testing environment is similar to the production environment? Let's see. So we have to ensure that software application will work without defects in the production environment also. So for example, take Instagram application. So sometime while we are scrolling the reels, only audio we can hear, but video will not visible. Sometimes in rare cases, okay, in rare cases, while we are scrolling the reels, only audio we can hear, but video will not visible sometimes. Okay, so in order to avoid those scenarios, we have to ensure that software application will work without defects in the production environment also. So what is meant by production environment? After releasing the application, software application to the market, so that is called production environment, right? So in order to avoid those scenarios where after releasing the software application to the market, in order to avoid those scenarios, so we have to ensure that software application will work without defects in the production environment also. That's why testing environment is similar to production environment in the system testing. Then we go for the system testing. So when do we go for the system testing? When testing environment is like production environment, like when testing environment is similar to production environment, that time we will do system testing. So why testing environment is similar to production environment? To in order to avoid it, we have to ensure that software application will work without defects in the production environment also. But so in order to avoid those scenarios, those defects, we have to ensure that software application will work without defects in the production environment also. So this is called why testing environment is similar to production environment. So yes guys, this is the class about manual testing, day 11 theory session about system testing, types of system testing, exit and entry steps of system testing, and we have seen about functional system testing types and non-functional system testing types also. Okay guys, hope you like this video. Please everyone like this video, please subscribe to YouTube channel and share to your friends. Thank you.